You were recently telling a story that we don't hear much about, which is a story about women, and particularly young women. Tell us about that from early American history.
Yeah, there's some great stories about young women, and one of them involves these two writings right here. Hi, I'm David Barton.
And I'm Audrey Decker.
Audrey runs a really great group, and she does great stuff in engaging young people and telling the stories of young people. It's really good stuff. It's great to have you with us.
It's great to be here. You were recently telling a story that we don't hear much about, which is a story about women, and particularly young women, from early American history.
Yeah, there's some great stories about young women, and one of them involves these two writings right here. Now, these are not young women. You can see one says I'm 85 and the other one says I'm 81. Abby was about 15 at the time. So these two girls were the daughters of a keeper of a lighthouse on the coast there in Massachusetts. And the story involves the War of 1812. And in 1814, the British were coming to invade their town in Massachusetts. And as the British got close, the girls saw the British unloading off the ships and sending ships of soldiers ashore. And they knew there's no way the militia is going to get there in time to face the British and be able to save the town. So these two girls, they did something really cool. They went and got fife and drum. And fife and drums back then, that's how you marched the troops. You had the fife and drums. And so the girls hid themselves behind some bushes where the British couldn't see them. And they started playing Yankee Doodle and started playing through the military marches. And the British go, oh my gosh, they're coming. The British got in the boats, turned around, went back on the ship and left. So these two young girls saved the town from the British.
Creativity, right
there. Instantaneous, on the spot. It was brilliant stuff.
So we often hear about the presidents or the generals, people really famous in history, but it's not often that we hear about average people who did really historic things. That's one of the things that we love about WallBuilders is we get to learn and hear those stories.
Yeah, there really are a lot of really good stories, and we're going to keep telling those stories, including this story of the Army of Two.